Right before your biggest blessing, life can feel like it's falling apart. But what if that chaos isn't the end? What if it's the confirmation you've been waiting for? Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 clear signs that God is preparing you for something big. And if any of these sound familiar, don't panic. You're not falling apart, you're being set up for breakthrough. 1. Pressure before promotion. When God is getting ready to bless you, the pressure often increases. Life starts pressing in from every direction. Relationships shift, opportunities dry up, your emotions feel like they're in overdrive. But here's the thing, pressure is not punishment. In God's kingdom, pressure is often preparation. Think about Joseph. He had dreams of greatness, but before he ever saw the palace, he went through betrayal, slavery, and years in prison. The very pain he went through positioned him for the promise God had made. Romans 8:28 reminds us, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. So if your world feels unstable right now, don't panic. You're not breaking down. You're breaking through. This isn't the end. This is the setup. 2. God removes before he adds. Before God adds to your life, he often subtracts. You may notice people quietly slipping away, plans falling through, doors closing without any warning. And yes, it hurts. But it's not rejection, it's pruning. John 15:2 says, "He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful." That friendship that faded, that job you didn't get, that opportunity you thought you needed but never received. It wasn't failure. It was favor in disguise. Not everyone can go where God is taking you. So when the room gets smaller, don't fight it. He's clearing space for something sacred. 3. The stirring you can't shake. You can't explain it, but you feel it. Something is shifting inside you. You're not as comfortable in the places you used to fit. Conversations that once felt meaningful now feel shallow. Old habits weigh on you. You know deep down, it's not burnout. It's not boredom. It's a holy disturbance. When God is preparing to move, he often stirs your spirit before he changes your situation. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" It's like your soul is waking up before your circumstances do. That restlessness you feel? It's the sound of heaven getting closer. Pay attention to it. Lean into it. It's God letting you know change is on the way. 4. Unusual favor. Finds you doors start opening that you never knocked on. People speak your name in rooms you've never been in. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. Yet they're exactly what you've been praying for. That's not luck. That's favor. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." When God is about to release something big, the natural starts to align with the supernatural. Things fall into place, not because you forced them, but because you followed him. So, if things are starting to line up effortlessly, don't second guess it. This isn't coincidence. This is confirmation. 5. Attacks intensify before acceleration. You've been doing the right things, but suddenly, it feels like everything's going wrong. You're facing spiritual pressure, unexpected conflict, temptation that comes out of nowhere. That's not a sign to quit. It's a sign you're close. The enemy doesn't waste resources on something that isn't a threat. If the warfare around you has increased, it's because your breakthrough is near. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." The resistance you're facing is real, but so is your anointing. Don't retreat. Don't fold. This is the final stretch, and it's always the hardest, right before the promise. Final word. You've seen the signs, the pressure, the pruning, the stirring, the favor, the fight. But here's the real question. When the blessing shows up, will you be ready for it? Because God's not just preparing the promise, He's preparing you. So if you've been wondering why things feel intense right now, maybe it's not a curse. Maybe it's confirmation. Don't lose faith in the middle of the process. If this message spoke to you, drop God, prepare me in the comments. And if you're expecting something big, don't scroll. Pray, reflect, stay ready.